Joe Biden, let's talk about him. The man's brain is disintegrating in front of our eyes. It is turning to mush. And it's so hard to watch. It's elder abuse at this point. The Democrats, Kamala Harris, Jill Biden, his children, everyone around him are ignoring it. Yet the world can see so clearly that he is not in control of his faculties anymore. And it's pathetic. It's pathetic that these people are allowing this man who is clearly not fit to even be in a normal job, let alone be the president of the United States and the leader of the free world. It's elder abuse. He should be in a nursing home being cared for by staff members, by nurses, because he truly is incapable at this point. Take your money, take all your power, go off into the sunset. You're 81 years old. You have achieved more than anyone could ever imagine in this lifetime. Why on earth would he or his family put himself up for another term of this stuff? He is being ridiculed by the entire world. I'm going to show you in this video just a few of the instances where he has absolutely humiliated himself. And this is only in the past couple of weeks. At this point, he is making gaffes every day, multiple gaffes a day, whether it be word stumbles, forgetting his own family members, tripping upstairs, shaking hands with people multiple times, forgetting very simple things, wandering off, not knowing how to get off stage, needing people's assistance everywhere he goes. The man cannot be independent anymore. And he's the president of the United States. I don't know what they're thinking over there. I don't know how he's even in the race, and very concerningly, polling neck and neck with Donald Trump at the moment. Does the media not show what's happening in America? But today I'm going to focus on showing everyone what's been happening over the last couple of weeks with Joe Biden. All right, let's start with the most recent. So this one was just over the weekend. It was a Democrat fundraiser. Barack Obama was there, a whole host of other celebrities, George Clooney, Barbara Streisand. They were all there trying to raise money for the Democrats. Take a look. And this isn't the first time Joe Biden has had to have an aide, have an assistant take him off stage. Jill Biden has done it multiple times. The guy doesn't know which way is which. He doesn't know how to get on stage. He doesn't know how to leave stage. He doesn't know where the podium is. He needs to be directed, physically taken by the hand like you would a toddler and told where to go. Now, if he's carrying on like that on stage, can you imagine the amount of assistance that he requires when he's not in front of the cameras, when he's not hyped up on whatever medication, steroids, hormones, injections, whatever they give him to prop him up on stage? At home, I can imagine he would be an absolute corpse. Okay, so now this second one was from the D-Day commemoration event. French President Emmanuel Macron was there with his wife, Jill Biden, and Joe Biden were also there. They were on stage. This one's hilarious. Take a look.
Distinguished guests, please welcome the Honorable Lloyd J. Austin.
What is he doing? What? Okay, I can maybe understand thinking there may have been a chair there and going to sit down and then quickly realizing and popping back up. But he sat down there with no chair behind him for a good, I don't know what, it was a good 20 seconds. And he kept trying. He kept thinking that there was a chair behind him when there clearly wasn't. The tweets that I've seen mocking this one are hilarious. He looks like he's going to the toilet. Looks like he's constipated. I mean, how humiliating to be having the world mocking you as you try to sit down on a non-existent chair. The only thing that would have been worse is him completely toppling over. And what you don't see in that video is straight after, Jill Biden had to once again take him by the hand and lead him off stage because he didn't know where to go. He was confused, again, much like you would expect from a dementia patient. Jill at this point is not his wife, not the first lady, she's a carer. And a sitting president should not have a carer. Okay, this next one, you would have seen it. It went viral because it's so ridiculous. So this one was from a Juneteenth event.
One more time, come on. I don't wanna love nobody but you. 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 Say what is it do? He says today he will come through. He won't let us not what superheroes do. Say I will never find no way to love. A love like this makes my heart beat for the rest of my life. All I wanna do is make you proud of me. He says today.
He's a robot. In that clip, the guy's a robot. He's a cardboard cutout. He doesn't move. And it's sad because he looks like he's looking up at everyone singing and dancing on stage, and he looks up in wonderment like he's a 5-year-old child taking everything in. He looks so overwhelmed. He looks very happy, but the eyes are glazed over. There's nothing going on. He doesn't know where he is. And everyone around him is dancing, pretending nothing's happening to this president who's standing next to them. Kamala Harris is just having a little jig. She knows exactly what's going on. She just doesn't want to draw attention to it because that's what they do. The Democrats are sweeping this under the rug like we're all idiots and can't see what's happening in front of our eyes. And finally, this one's hilarious as well. At the G7, he had some shockers at the G7. I could do a whole video on Biden's gaffes at the G7 only. But this one was the funniest or saddest, whichever way you want to look at it. This is him. Wanders off, doesn't know where he is. Oh God, I keep saying it, it's sad. It's sad. I have no other words other than it's sad. Giorgia Meloni, the Italian Prime Minister, was forced to step into Jill Biden's position, which she would normally be the one running after Joe, getting him back into focus. But Giorgia Meloni had to do it because Jill wasn't there. His usual carers weren't in their positions. And you know how embarrassing for the US? Right there in that video, they've got 7 of the world's most powerful leaders. Joe Biden, president of the US, should have been the #1 most powerful leader. But instead, he can't even keep focus on what he's supposed to be looking at. He's clearly there for a photo op. They all are. They're looking at this parachuting guy. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he's not interested, if he doesn't know where he is, what he's supposed to be doing. He can't follow instructions anymore. But he wanders off. He literally wanders off. And we see this once again all the time. He has wandered off on so many occasions. He constantly has to be surrounded strategically by people. He's got Kamala to his left, he's got Jill to his right, he's got Secret Service people ahead of him, behind him. He's always surrounded and flanked by people. One, so that the reporters and media cameras don't see him if he stumbles, which he probably most likely would. And two, so he has no room for any error to wander off. This particular instance at the G7, he wasn't really flanked by his usual crowd. God forbid the leaders of the G7 thought that Joe Biden could handle himself independently. Oh, how wrong they were. The guy needs 24/7 care, and his cognitive decline is just highlighted when he's surrounded by other competent leaders. Okay, let's take a look at this final one.
Now our great speaker, our partner who...
Chuck Schumer has left him hanging there, but no, he hasn't, because he already shook his hand. It took him 1 second to forget that his hand was already shaken. If that's not dementia, I don't know what is.